Procter Gamble is unique among Cincinnati companies for its global reach. Some say that carries with it a duty as well to protect the planet from harm.
This week, WCPO 9 I-Team reporter Dan Monk is taking a long look at P&G's role in deforestation. And he's starting with an unlikely group of environmental critics.
I have a role to play.
Justine Epstein is a sixth-generation descendant of James Gamble, co-founder of Procter Gamble.
Direct action is critical. I think that the shareholder organizing is critical.
She thinks the company is harming the world's forests.
So much is at stake here. And I really have this feeling of like, I'm going to just do what I can.
Her dad, Jim Epstein, has joined the fight.
Our disappointment with them is that they are not taking the leadership role in the most critical issue of our day, which is trying to address climate change.
And so has Chris Matthews, a descendant of William Procter.
You guys view yourselves as the conscience of the company?
Yes. Sorry, Jim. Do you? Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, I would say that we like to remind them of important values that this company has carried, for 185 years.
P&G declined to be interviewed for this story, but released a statement saying it has a policy against deforestation enforced by rigorous compliance mechanisms. For every tree it uses, at least 2 are regrown.
P&G is the largest purchaser of tissue pulp from Canada's boreal forest.
Shelley Vineyard works for the Natural Resources Defense Council. It gave P&G an F for tissue sustainability this year, the 4th year in a row.
P&G does not offer any tissue products, paper towels, toilet paper, or facial tissues that are made using recycled content.
P&G says it got an A- from CDP, a nonprofit that it views as the gold standard for sustainability ratings. It also takes issue with inferior tissue.
This cheap stuff is too thin.
I told you not to get the other toilet paper.
Matthews asked CEO John Moeller about recycling when the family met with him last October.
At the time, they had bamboo toilet paper, right? Charmin bamboo. Mueller said, if I bought all the bamboo in the world right now, it would last about a month at our numbers, maybe 2. There's just not enough bamboo out there.
So the heirs are trying to increase pressure on P&G by supporting environmental protesters while lobbying its sustainability team.
We are viewed by them probably as a bit of a pain, and that's good for us. I mean, we want to be a bit of a pain in a polite, collegial way.
It isn't the first time the founding family has tangled with P&G. In the late 1990s, Jim Epstein got 87 heirs to sign a letter asking the company to endorse the Coalition for Environmentally Responsible Economies.
So I grew up knowing, my dad did this whole action with his family.
When Justine and her brother Jules Feeney drafted a letter of their own in 2020,
I immediately knew I'm going to do the same thing that my dad did.
I had 6 months and they had 6 weeks. They had email and I didn't, but she ultimately got 96 family members on both Gamble's and Procter's to sign up on it. So I was also proud of the fact that they outdid me.
P&G descendants are concerned about more than just recycling. Coming up tomorrow, I'll show you what P&G is doing to prevent deforestation and why its critics say that's not enough. P&G headquarters downtown, Dan Monk, WCPO 9 I-Team.